Hi everyone, and welcome back to another STORJ video. In this video today, we're going to look at what you can do with your STORJ. Now, if you're the same as me and you've reached around the 8-month mark as a node operator, you may have received a STORJ payment into your Metamask wallet. So we're going to look at one option I've come up with of taking that out of Metamask and doing something with it. Now, obviously, this is not advice at all. I'm doing it for my own benefit. You should research and do what's best for you with your STORJ. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with a small amount that I've earned so far. So this does involve sign up with the exchange Kraken here in the UK. In order to do that, it's KYC. So you've got to part with a lot of information, and you've also got to show a form of government ID. In this case, I used my British driver's license. Went through all that process. They then give you a short test to do. I think it's around about a dozen questions, financial, trading, crypto related, just to make sure that you're aware of what you're getting yourself into and the dangers associated with it before they'll let you use the platform. And then you have to go through a cooling off period. I think it's 24 hours before they'll let you actually perform any trades. I'm not going to perform any trades as such today, but we're just going to use that platform to receive our STORJ from Metamask and then do something with it, see what the options are. Okay, so if we just switch over to the other screen a second, I can show you what's going on. So yes, it was around the 8-month mark. I've obviously accumulated enough STORJ for it to meet the minimum payment requirements. That was 80.4 STORJ. It was worth at the time around £16. Over the last week or so, it's fluctuated in price, gone up to around £20 and back down again today to about 15. I've parted with 20 of those tokens in order to bump up my Ethereum amount because I'll need it for gas fees. You need to make sure you've got Ethereum in your Ethereum mainnet account on Metamask to pay those fees, the network fees. I'm not sure at this stage what they're going to be because we're doing it all live here to see what happens. So once you're in Kraken, what you've got to do is you've got to go to the transfer section. And we want the deposit option, and then we're going to search in the assets list for STORJ. Kraken was one of the exchanges that I saw STORJ was available in, so that I've chosen that one because it was recommended in Google search results to be suitable for UK customers. I have no idea what Kraken is like if you register in another country, but in the UK it's KYC. So yes, we've chosen STORJ. We've got a deposit address that's been generated for us, and there's a little bit of information down the bottom here telling you that processing time is going to be around 6 minutes. It will require 30 confirmations, and you must send a minimum of 8.6 STORJ to your Kraken account. So we're going to copy that deposit address, go back into Metamask. When it wakes up, we're going to click on STORJ, and we're going to click the send option. And I'm going to paste the deposit address in there so we can see what's going on here. And it says how much STORJ do you want to send. I'm going to say, right, can we send the max? It might let us because we'll be paying the fees from ETH. So it's going to that address that we've pasted in, and we're sending the full 60.4. So we'll click continue now. Got a breakdown here of what's happening. It's going to charge us 27 pence to send that. What was it? £12 worth of STORJ that we had. So not bad gas prices. I reckon it's going to take about 12 seconds in speed. So we'll click confirm. And the transaction has been submitted, and we should get a confirmation, and we should be able to view the activity as well. So if we click view activity, it's pending. just got to wait now for a second until something happens. We should get confirmed at some point. And there we go. There's the confirmation that it's happened. It's occurred. We can see it here. So let's see if that's adjusted our Metamask wallet amount. And it has. We can see that we've only got the residual amount of ETH that I had in the account left. So let's close Metamask and come out. We no longer need that. Now, hopefully, if we go into Kraken and refresh our screen, nothing showing up in the portfolio there at the moment, but if we look at the transaction log, nothing there either. So it's obviously still going through some confirmations. Okay, let's have a look at the portfolio. Still nothing showing up. So we'll just have to hang on for about 6 minutes until it's gone through the blockchain and been received by the Kraken account. Okay, so we've got sight of it now in the transaction history, so we can see it's been successfully transferred over from Metamask. I did get a Metamask notification saying that the transaction had been completed by Metamask. Now it's sitting in the pending state in Kraken, so we've just got to wait until that becomes completed. So there's probably 30 confirmations it's going through before it will allow you access to it. Okay, it did take about 10 minutes, but as you can see, we've got the correct amount of deposited STORJ now. So I've not gone any further from here. So we're in the transaction areas at the moment, but if we go to portfolio, we should see that in our portfolio balance now, and we can. And we've got a earn reward statement. We'll just skip over that for the moment. But yes, £11 worth of STORJ is been transferred into Kraken, so that's good. We can see that's all there. So let's have a look at our options now. What can we do with that STORJ now it's sitting in Kraken? Okay, looking at our options, there are a few different types. I'm going to tell you what I will be doing with this, and I won't be doing a live demonstration of it now for obvious reasons. But once you go to the home page and you can see your portfolio value of STORJ there is the convert option. And if you click that, you can convert STORJ into any other crypto that you like. So if you prefer to hold it as a different type of crypto and then maybe transfer it to another wallet you have, you've got that option. And it looks like there are a number of different types of token you can convert to, and obviously the main ones at the top. Now, for me, I'm interested in holding Bitcoin, so my STORJ earnings are going to be converted to Bitcoin. So I will be converting to that as long as the gas fees are appropriate, the transaction fees, etc. If it's going to eat too much of the STORJ up, I won't bother with that. But that is my plan. I want to convert it into Bitcoin here in Kraken, and then I will be transferring that into my main Bitcoin wallet address. And that will be the completion of my transaction. The other option you might want to do is to maybe convert it into a stablecoin like tethered USD. Once you've done that and you've got that, you could transfer that into a tether USD address that you're holding in Coinbase, and then that would allow you to then sell that and get the money for it. And I've done that with other things like the Chia cryptocurrency. I am not sure if Kraken in the version I'm using would allow you to sell tether once you converted it into that. It may do. There is a sell option here on the dashboard. If we just close that down, there is a sell option here. So is that the button you click, the max? No, you can sell up to, yeah, sell all those. So if I decided to sell the 60 STORJ directly, it's £11.38 at the moment. It's going to charge 11 cents fee, and the total will be 11.27. In theory, I could confirm that, and it would pay it into my bank account that I've got associated with this. I haven't done that bit yet, because when you sign up for Kraken, the first time you fire it up, it gives you an option of starting Kraken or Kraken Pro. The moment I saw Kraken Pro, I thought, oh, is this a paid upgrade or something else? So I just stuck with the original plain cut down version of Kraken just to do this demo. But presumably in Kraken Pro, you can, yes, you can do spot trading, margin trading, staking, all those sort of things. So if you're familiar and comfortable with doing that, you could go in there and do something else with this STORJ. But I would imagine you have a bank account, a UK bank account associated with that Kraken Pro portal, so that you can then cash out. So although I'm not going to show you all how to do all of those, they are possible in here. Explore them as you wish. But as I say, the Bitcoin route is what I want to go for me. So I hope that's been of use. Maybe not. Maybe it has. If you were looking or wondering what to do with your STORJ that was sitting in your Metamask wallet, there is an option for you if you want to try it. But I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was useful. Please give it a thumbs up if it was. And please hit the bell notification icon so you'll find out when I put up my next videos. And it would be great if you subscribed as well. Well, I think we're up to about 538 subscribers on Crypto Carlos Fandango channel now, which is wonderful, but obviously more would be better to get the watch hours, because it's very difficult to grow a channel without that. But your support's appreciated. So I'll see you next time.